Hey, it's Nina from Pedi-Ed-Trics. We just wanted to create a really quick video for anyone who wasn't able to be here at EMS World in person, and just to help explain our disasters in second system. The idea is that it is one system. It fits inside of one giant rolling suitcase. You can kind of see it over here in the corner. And the other idea is that all of the patients they all fold up and fit inside of one bag. So whether they're adults or kids, we give you 30 kids, 5 adults, and 3 dogs. So you have a huge range of patients. They're all made of this durable, waterproof material. So if you want to run them through a decon shower, that's completely fine. Some of them have permanent moulage, so you can see my cousin over here is not actually missing arms. I promise he's fine. And so anything from severe injuries to some just have normal, like nothing going on, with the idea being that we give you temporary moulage. So these are like color forms. They just have a little sticky dot on the back. So if something ever happened and they weren't sticky anymore, just email us. We'll just give you more sticky dots. So they'll work indefinitely. If you want to see some of the more details of how this system works, I would break it down like this. So this is say that we were setting up the fire at a daycare scenario. I'm going to grab this pack, and everything that I need is going to be inside of here. So I'm going to have all of my patient cards, and for each of the cards, they all match up with each of the patients. So I just find her, she's mannequin number 21, and all of my triage information is going to be on the front. So whether you start, jump start, salt, ramp, it works for all of them. So you're going to go through and you're going to triage all of the patients, and then you're going to go, and you can, if you want, you can flip the card, and it's going to just have some additional pediatric questions on the back. Just additional training. We just want to add as much value as possible. And all of these questions are going to vary. So if she's a green, we're going to ask you some normal questions like, what are normal vitals for this kid? Or what color zone do they fall into? But if she was a red, we're going to be like, all right, how much nasal fentanyl are you going to be giving her? Or just questions like that. So the idea is that all of the patients, you have them, and then you just match them up with their cards. All of the moulage that you need for that scenario is going to also be in the pack. So you only need that scenario. These just peel off of the backing sheet, and then you're able to stick them onto the patients. How do you know where to put the moulage? Is actually super simple. You go into your educator manual here for the fires at a daycare scenario, and we have a breakdown of all of the patients that should be triaged to green, all of them that should be triaged to yellow, to red, and to black. If you see these tiny little arrows here, it actually have numbers on them, and those numbers correspond with the moulage numbers. So for this girl, if I knew that I needed to put on moulage piece F15, it's actually, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's this tiny little number here. It says F15, and you just follow the arrow and know that that's where I'm supposed to put her moulage, so that the card, her injuries, everything is cohesive, all as it pertains to how you would triage them and treat them. One of our favorite parts about this system is these QR codes on the front of each of the packets. These actually correspond to an hour of sound effects. So if you scan any of these, it's going to take you to an hour of just, I like to say, just chaos. So fire to daycare, you're going to hear fire alarms, you're going to hear kids screaming, you're going to hear parents frantic, you're going to hear some of these have upwards of 50 layers of sound that just, you put it on a Bluetooth speaker, and you're able to just create madness. Throw some strobe lights into a room, throw the kids everywhere, and you can just let as many people go and train as you want. We've trained as many as 50 to 75 providers at the same time, because all you have to do as an educator, once you set this up, you just need to photocopy this page. Everybody just needs a photocopy of this. They're going to just go and triage all of the patients, and then write down the additional questions. As an educator, all of the answers are done for you, so you don't have to worry about any of that. And it really is that simple. If you want credit hours, it does come with credit hours. You can get 1 per scenario. So if you were to run the fire to daycare, you can get 1 credit hour. All the information's on the back on how to get that. We are approved for CAT-C, for nursing, for respiratory, for literally everyone. Okay, at least those ones. And it really is that simple. So you get 30 kids, 5 adults, 3 dogs, and you get 12 scenarios. So not only do you get the fire at the daycare, you're also going to get the school shooting, you're going to get the 30-car pileup, tornado at the drive-in, the flying bouncy houses, roller coaster collapse. It literally, there's 12 individual scenarios that come with this system. Again, they're all in these packs. So that way you can use the same patients, but their injuries are going to change, their triage colors are going to change. So that way if you have someone come back and be like, oh, I already saw that kid, I know that they're a yellow, you're like, haha, not today. So anyway, that's a kind of a quick overview of Disasters in Seconds and how it works. And if you have any questions, feel free to either send us a note or check out our website. So take care.